It's like being in a line for a Disneyland ride.
Oh, in line for Disneyland, okay.
Have you ever been up well before dawn, driving down a road, and have the feeling like life couldn't get any better? Like you're at the happiest place on earth, waiting to get on a ride at Disneyland. For Byron, a 17-year-old from Farmington, New Mexico, this is exactly how he felt. And for all of us in the vehicle, his sister, hunting guide, and myself, we could feel the nerves, the excitement, the anticipation building on the short 10-minute car ride to the Great Plains of northern New Mexico. Each year, New Mexico's Hunter Education Program goes above and beyond your typical in-classroom experience. Students who spend time learning about wildlife, honing their firearm safety skills, and preparing to make their dreams become a reality are offered the chance to go on a hunt of a lifetime. Here's Hunter Education Program Manager Jennifer Morgan with more information.
The department's Hunter Education Program have been hosting youth incentive hunts for over 20 years. These hunts reward youth graduates under 18 years of age who earn a perfect score on their first attempt at taking an in-person instructor-led hunter education course. After earning a perfect score, the graduate then fills out an entry card that is submitted to the department. The cards are then drawn at random to fulfill available species opportunities offered within that year. Species opportunities have ranged from elk to mule deer and pronghorn. For the majority of these youth who participate in this incentive hunt, this is their first hunt. These hunts are typically free to the youth hunter. The tags and land access are donated by the participating landowners, and local conservation groups have sponsored the associated license fees. The biggest thing that has come from these hunts is that it has fostered over 75% of these youth to becoming recruited hunters, and by applying for and purchasing hunting licenses since participating in these unique hunting experiences.
A lucky hunter education graduate didn't grow up hunting. In fact, no one in his family has hunted. As a teenager, Byron Singer decided he wanted to become a hunter. He convinced his older sister Noelle to help him go through hunter education. Byron studied and refined his firearm safety skills and passed the hunter education written and practical tests with 100%. In 2019, he was one of the lucky graduates picked to go on a pronghorn hunt. Listen as Byron recalls part of his hunt.
Yeah, I was excited. I was so glad to see all the doe and the bucks all there, and it told me that we had a big chance of seeing them. And once we finally stalked up, it was a hard journey to get up there. My legs were burning when we were crouching, and my sides were also burning, and they wanted to cramp when we were crawling, and that was only like 45 yards. But it seemed like it went way too fast. And when I finally took that shot, I missed. But then when I took the second one, that was like, it was mind-blowing. I hit it, and then when the game chief told me that I hit it, I was like super excited. I was like, I wanted to jump up and down, but then we had to keep low, and it was cool. Yeah, it was amazing. I loved it. I loved every single thing about it, and studying how the antelopes moved.
And basically, all you gotta really have is the determination and the yearning to go out and do it, because if you don't have the drive, then you're not going to put in the energy, the effort. You're going to put it behind you, and you're gonna forget about it, and then you don't you don't get to go for the opportunity. So if you go out there and you're like, hey, I'm gonna do this, you gotta just go and go and go until you accomplish that goal, that dream. And so I knew this was a goal. This is something Byron wanted, and so I wanted to support him 110%. And so that's what we did.
Each year, New Mexico landowners support hunter education graduates by opening up their property for hunting. Leading up to the hunt, Jennifer and the hunter education staff communicate regularly with each hunter to ensure they have the proper gear, that their rifles are sighted in, and that they've practiced shooting from various stable shooting positions. Hunters were encouraged to shoot small paper plates about the size of a vital area, set at 100 and 200 yards. Hunters and their adult guests arrive the night before the hunt to attend a pre-hunt orientation workshop. That evening, they cover reminders on firearm safety, pronghorn identification, biology and ecology, big and small game hunting opportunities, regulations, ethics, shot placement, shoot-don't shoot scenarios, and they cover the history of the ranch where they will be hunting. The goal of these hunts is to help recruit sportsmen and sportswomen who will continue to hunt for years to come, and having that adult family member actively participate helps ensure the promise that they are both invested in the hunting experience. 7 of the 9 pronghorn hunters in 2019 purchased a 2020 New Mexico hunting license and applied for the draw. In the words of another hunter, Aiden,
So Aiden, what do you think?
That was very exhilarating.
Was it? Was it? Was your
Yeah.
heart pumping?
Yes, it was.
if you ask a group of people why they hunt, you're likely to get many different answers. For a simple question, the answer can be very complex. Connection with nature, family tradition, breathing fresh air, the challenge, the camaraderie, the use of the animal.
You're gonna harvest that animal and you're gonna do something with that meat, and it's not gonna go to waste. And so that's what I was like, there's a lot of use for what, hunting's more than just hunting. It's more about a way of life.
I'm just glad that, it gave its life for us to eat. And then
Byron and Noelle's journey encompasses more than just one day, going back several months to preparing for and taking hunter education, becoming comfortable with the firearm, packing for the trip, the hunt itself, and now they will have many wild game meals to share with their family. Jennifer Morgan wrapped up the day cooking pronghorn tenderloin for the siblings.
We took the tenderloin out of the antelope, out of the dough, and made sure it was nice and clean. And then what I did is I just took a little bit of some deer steak seasoning, but you can use seasonal. You can use any of your favorite spice that you want, and you don't want to overdo it, but just enough to, and do it both sides. And like I was saying, is the worst thing you can do with any kind of game meat is overcook it. When you have a steak or anything like that, it makes it really tough and it can make it not taste the same. And so especially with your tenderloin or your backstrap, you definitely want to maybe right around a medium. I will just probably cook this maybe 3 minutes aside. And see, the tenderloin is the most tender part of any animal. And Byron, you get the honors.
Okay,
Make sure it's not too hot.
wow, oh my gosh. That was good.
A special thank you goes out to the private landowners and local conservation groups. If it were not for their generosity, these hunts would not be possible.